How's it going to work, though, do you think, Mark, in terms of his playing time this season? We've seen him, as he's got older, taking a bit more rest. How often will we expect to see him playing?
I think he'll play all the Premier League games that he's fit for and all the Champions League games that he's fit for. I think he might not play in the Carabao Cup ties, but, you know, Ronaldo and Messi, they just don't miss games, do they? They carry on and they play and they play. And I think Ronaldo will be a great example to his teammates. I think, you know, when he was at United last time, I was told by teammates at the time that Wayne Rooney sacrificed a lot of his game to make sure that Ronaldo could hit the heights that he did. You know, Rooney would do a lot of his running, he'd do a lot of the hard work. Now, obviously, Ronaldo isn't going to put a lot of the work in again, but you've got, like Craig said, such a young group of players around him. Sancho, Rashford, Greenwood, even Dan James at times, Martial. They will do all the running for Ronaldo to make sure that he is at absolute best and he doesn't have to overexert himself, shall we say, to kind of drain his resources. So I think that Ronaldo plays in all the games that United need, the big games, the Premier League, the Champions League games, and they'll be hoping the more the merrier, because the more games he plays, the more chance they've got of winning something. And that, let's be honest, Ronaldo feels like a trophy right now for United because they haven't won anything for 4 years. So signing Ronaldo is their biggest win for 4 years. They want that go better than that and actually win a trophy, and I think this is the year they have to do it. All questions on Solskjaer still have to be answered. Ronaldo makes it a lot easier to answer those questions, but he has to win a trophy, and Ronaldo makes it much, much more likely that they're going to do that.
Picking up off what Mark said there, is there any downside to it? It seems like a silly question, but is there any downside to Ronaldo returning to United?
No. I don't see it, because generally he's kept himself fit. He's a couple of little niggling things in the last few months, but he's no spring chicken anymore. Look at the stats. The stats are still great. He's not going to run about chasing everybody, but that's not his job anymore. He plays more between the penalty area now, right? He thrives on balls into the box. He's others that will do the work rate for him. It's a short-term contract. There is commercial viability to it off the field. There's football viability on the field, even at this age, no doubt about it. So this is a win-win. It's one of the reasons City want to sign him, because they know getting goals is a commodity, and that's what he should bring. Unless his stats drop off dramatically, he's going to be 20 to 30 goals again, and that's going to put Manchester United in a pretty good position.
The only downside for me has got nothing to do with Ronaldo. As we sit right now, if I'm Edinson Cavani, I'm wondering what does this signing mean for me?
My number.
Exactly. No. Not just that, but
it means you better get a big coat.
Exactly. You know, but again, that has got absolutely nothing to do with Cristiano Ronaldo. And to Mark's point about Rooney doing the running, given one of the best players of our generation in Wayne Rooney doing the running for Ronaldo, it's a far cry from some of the other players that Manchester United have right now. Very talented, yes, in Rashford, Greenwood, Daniel James, as he mentioned. I'm not sure Martial is the player you rely on to do any of your running. But that's two different level of player. And you're asking two different asks of them. Can they support Ronaldo in the way that he needs now, in a way that Wayne Rooney can? I'm not so sure.
You know, the other thing he brings is, and I don't know what the boys think, he ups the ante for me in professionalism. Mm-hmm. And I think that could be one of the keys, is that most players are winners, but when you look at his desire, and at that age, you've got to take that into account. You don't play with his numbers for that amount of years unless you have and keep yourself in that shape, unless you've got the desire. When they look around the dressing room, these players, and they see him, and there's some very good players at Man United, they look at a guy that's going to demand week in, week out, that they are reproducing the performances from the last week and the week before. And one of United's problems has been recently is that they haven't had that consistency. They've had some good performances, then it slipped off. He brings a different dynamic to the professionalism and to the word winner. And some of the other big-time players in this United dressing room are going to have to step up now, I think, because he sets the benchmark.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.